Good evening, everyone. I'm Doppler's 10 meteorologist Ross Caruso. Beautiful start to the weekend. Still a little humid out there, but just be a little patient. That humidity will be dropping for us nicely as we head into your Sunday, and that'll end up just making things pretty pleasant to wrap up the weekend and cool and dry through most of next week. So a nice change from the very hot, humid weather and stormy conditions that we had to wrap up late last week. And it's also nice to see that our temperatures just below average for our highs today. 82 degrees here in Columbus. How about just into the upper 70s towards Mansfield at 78 degrees, 79 in Cleveland, 84 in Marietta, and 81 degrees for a high in Zanesville. It's been a while since we've had temperatures this cool. Looking at the past several days, you can see we were at 87 Friday, 89 Thursday, and of course it felt like it was close to 100 degrees when factoring in the humidity, and really not until last weekend was when we finally saw some cooler weather, and it looks like we'll have a very similar day on tap for us as we head into your Sunday. We're still looking at a few clouds, and we've had a few showers up towards Lima along I-75 in northwestern Ohio, but other than that, things have been pretty nice and dry. Dew points are starting to fall, but still into the 60s, so you're noticing that it's not as humid, but still a little muggy out there. Also nice to see those winds are pushing in out of the northeast, so that's going to bring in that drier, cooler air for us, especially as we head into your Sunday. Check at temperatures right now, 76 in Zanesville, 75 in Athens, still 80 degrees MacArthur, just dropped to 75 there in Columbus, and 71 degrees up to the north in Mansfield, next door in Bucyrus, sitting at 73 degrees. Still looking at a few clouds out there, nice mix of sun and clouds through the day today. You can see for the most part winds have been relatively calm, and as a result we are going to continue to see these temperatures slowly fall into the 60s heading into the night, but we're not going to stop into the upper 60s like many of our most recent nights have been. We'll likely fall into the low to mid 60s as you're heading out the door for your Sunday. Looking at temperatures climbing mainly into the upper 70s, near 80 degrees. So a nice change of pace for us. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds and a light breeze out of the northeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So your backyard forecast looking great. Pretty much hanging out in the 70s through the afternoon into the evening. No chance for rain. So it might be a good chance to check out the pool. UV index is going to be relatively high, so of course you want to make sure you have the sunscreen, the sunglasses, and the hat. But we're looking at mostly sunny skies out there, so hopefully you're able to enjoy some pool weather. And how about finally a bit of a break in the humidity for us? We'll start to see some drier air work in, so always nice to see a smile where it's going to be feeling great out there and no need to just be depending on the AC to keep you cool, especially as these temperatures are going to be hanging out on either side of 80 degrees. And it looks like we will see a front come through Tuesday into Wednesday, but this front's not really going to be working with much as far as moisture. So that's going to result in mainly dry conditions and just the benefits that we like to see with our fronts. That's some cooler weather as we head into the midweek, and that could be the case even towards the end of the week. And looking at those rain chances, slim pickings Tuesday into Wednesday, just a spotty shower storm chance for us, otherwise dry as we head into the weekend. And going into the first week of September, it's looking like things might be heating back up for us, especially across the middle of the country, but also staying pretty dry out there. So not looking like we're going to see any promising rain over the next several days, even going into your 10-day forecast you'll see in just a second. But again, highlighting some pretty comfortable weather for us for your Sunday. We'll keep that pace going into early next week. We'll see that weak front come through Tuesday into Wednesday. Temperatures drop, morning temperatures also on the cool side. 50s for us, so definitely open up the windows, let some fresh air in. No need to overwork the AC. It's done a pretty good job for us over the past week, and it'll be nice to see that we can give that a break, but you might need the AC again as we head towards next weekend, where those highs look to warm back up into the mid to upper 80s.